In 2021, I was on a panel with Dr. David Miller, who's the director of Princeton University Faith and Work Initiative. The panel was about trust, the root of business storytelling. Dr. David had co-authored a paper on the restoration of trust, and one of the lines in that really has stayed with me. It said, "We cannot walk out of the door without entering into a series of exchanges structured by and reliant on trust." I was reminded of this as I listened to an interview by Shankar Vedantam, who's an author and also the host of NPR's Hidden Brain podcast. He recounts an incident and he says, "Some months ago, I was traveling away from home when I started to experience a loss of vision in one eye. Now, I have a family history of retinal problems, and it turned out that I was suffering a retinal detachment." For those who are not familiar with this, the retina is the screen behind the eye. It allows you to see, and so when the retina comes off its hinges, you essentially lose your vision altogether. Now, he says he was far away from his home and he didn't have any doctors nearby. And he continues, "I eventually managed to find an eye doctor who very kindly opened his practice for me at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday night. He diagnosed me with retinal detachment and he said, 'You need to go into surgery in the next few minutes or you're going to lose your eye.'" Now, at that point, I didn't have a chance to get a second opinion. I didn't have a chance to look up reviews and see whether he was a good doctor or a bad doctor. And I did what all of us would do in a situation like that. When you're drowning and somebody throws you a lifeline, you don't question that lifeline. You grab onto the lifeline, you hold on to it, you believe in it, and that's exactly what Shankar did. He trusted the doctor, and as it turned out, he was a brilliant surgeon. He ended up saving his eye, and it reminded him that in moments of great vulnerability, and let me quote him on this, "I did not respond with reason and logic. I responded with trust and faith." What a remarkable incident. For me, the takeaway is that when we go through vulnerable times, we need to reach out to other people with trust. And when other people are going through vulnerable times, we need to reach out to them, period. What is your takeaway on this? Do share in the comments.